our next fight in the lightweight division, we got a banger. We got a banger. This is an underrated banger. Just the two guys. We got Tony Ferguson versus Paddy Pimblett. Tony Ferguson plus 255. Paddy Pimblett minus 320. The newly refound Tony Goggins Ferguson. Yeah, interesting here. Do you take anything with the Goggins shit or no?
So I'm gonna quote Paddy on this. I was watching Paddy's presser right before we hopped on here, actually, and he said two things that Tony Ferguson has never struggled with in his career has been his cardio and his mental fortitude. Like all the crazy submissions that he didn't tap from and never giving up. Those are the two things that haven't really dropped off with Tony. It's been the speed, the skill, the maybe not learning the new techniques. So I think that right there kind of popped the Goggins bubble for me because Tony was already top tier with his cardio and he's already mentally tougher than most fighters on the roster. He's a sicko. So no, I don't think Goggins is going to make too much of a difference. What did you have lined up on that one?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it makes a difference.
They all train hard.
Some way, Tony Ferguson always like borderline tricks me, and then I realize like no, he does this all the time. So it's like there's always a time where I'm like, oh shit, Tony's looking different. It's fuck, he does this all the time.
Your voice ran through my head when I was watching his presser. I was thinking that same thing, and I was like, nope,
he's a legit salesman, and I truly believe he like says what he believes. Like he believes what he's saying.
Oh yeah.
Interesting here because I don't think Paddy's very good.
Not like he was undefeated in strike or in Cage Warrior.
So it'll be interesting. I've kind of been off Paddy since the Jared Gordon fight, where I still remember our play of the day was over 1.5, and we cashed out huge money. But yeah, I think Paddy's got to come with a better response too. But as far as like where you evaluate their talents, I don't know how they match up talent wise. It's weird. It's a weird matchup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because obviously Tony Ferguson is a much more talented fighter than Paddy the Baddy. If you weren't looking at age in this one and you look at Tony when he was on his rise compared to Paddy on his rise currently, Tony mops the floor with him. But Tony's almost 40 and he is on a massive losing streak. So that brings him down. That's the question. Does it bring him down far enough to where Paddy is as a fighter skill-wise? And I think it does. I think Paddy Pimblett goes out there and gets the decision victory, especially because I do think he did hurt his ankle in that Jared Gordon fight. I don't think he was just obviously hurt it because he had to get surgery and he's been out for the last year. And he still did have it wasn't really even close, honestly. Jared Gordon definitely won that fight, but he made it the distance on a damn near broken ankle. So I don't think we saw the full Paddy Pimblett that night. So I believe Paddy goes out there and wins by decision because Tony is very tough. He has that Goggins mentality and that Goggins cardio right now. So I don't think he gets put out of there. But give me Paddy by decision.
Yeah, I think I like Paddy here too. I don't think either guy can finish either one. I don't think Ferguson has enough in the tank and enough skill right now to finish Paddy. And I don't think Paddy just has enough. Same thing. Like I don't think Paddy has it in him to finish Tony. I think Tony's too crazy. Tony still has a mental edge over him, I think, and Tony's just not going to quit, especially to Paddy Pimblett. So I think Paddy could beat him up for 3 rounds, but I don't think he can finish him, and I don't think Tony's going to quit. So yeah, I like Paddy here.